Hi everyone, Oricon here, and this is going to be part 2 of my How to Play Digimon video. We're going to do a little demo game, and we've got set up here. I have a mat. When someone plays the game, all they really need to play is the cards and something to keep track of memory. My mat is a custom one that has a memory gauge on the top, but you can do that. They've got stuff that comes in the starter decks that will keep track of that, and really you can just do it with a piece of paper if you want. And then you need something to decide who goes first. I usually just roll dice, but for this demo I'm going to be going first. And so you take the top 5 cards of your deck, and these are going to be your security cards, and you place them over here. And then you take the next 5 cards, and that will be your hand. And then so, I'm going first. The first stage of the game, the first phase of the game is active phase. You activate all your cards that are suspended. We obviously don't have any right now, but that will happen in future turns. And then you draw. Except for me, on my first turn, I do not draw, but every other turn after that, you draw on your draw phase. Then it goes to your raising phase, or your breeding phase. So I will take a card off of my Digi-Egg deck and hatch it. It is a Pagumon. It does nothing right now because it's in the breeding area. Nothing can affect it, and it's totally safe, and it's a baby. And so that's all I'm going to do in my raising phase, and then after that it goes into the main phase of the turn. And so what I'm going to do in the main phase is evolve that level 2 Pagumon into a level 3 Tapermon for 0 memory. All this is on the card. Check out my previous video where I show you what the cards look like. And when you evolve, you draw a card every time you evolve. And then, what I will do after that is I will go ahead and play a level 4 Wizardmon straight onto my field. That's called On Play, and that costs 4 memory. So now that the memory gauge has gone over 0 and has gone to the opponent's side, it is now my opponent's turn.
Alright, so I start by drawing one. Gonna hatch an Upamon and evolve him to a Lekmon, so I get to draw another card. Going to hardcast a Gabumon, which is on play ability means I get to draw 1.
And that costs 3 memory.
Yep.
So you have 1 left.
And play Weregarurumon for 6.
Okay, and now it is my turn again. Like I said, first thing, unsuspend everything, draw a card. Now, my second raising phase, for this turn, I have a level 3 or higher in my raising phase. So what I can do is I can bring that out into my main area, my battle area. And that is one of the 3 things you can do in the raising phase. You can hatch something, you can move a level 3, or you can do nothing. And you can only do one of those in each raising phase. So now in my main phase, I have 5 memory to play around with, which is quite a lot. I will evolve this Wizardmon into a level 5 Weregarurumon, which costs 3 memory, and I draw a card. And then I will attack with my Tapermon. So this is the first attack of the game. Usually when you hard play a Digimon onto the field, yes, I almost said Pokemon, it has Summoning Sickness, so you have to wait till the next turn to attack. Since he was in the raising phase last turn, he can attack this turn. And so I attack with him There are several abilities in these cards. The level 2 Pokemon has an ability, and these are all just, with most trading card games, just read the card and do what it says, and hopefully you'll understand what they say. They all do different things. But this one says, when attacking, trash the top card of your deck. So I take the top card of my deck, and I put it into my trash immediately. And then, so now I have attacked, and she does not have any blockers on her field, so I will check one of her security. And so we see this is a Metal Garurumon. It has 11,000 DP, which is a lot more than my dinky little 2,000. So Tapermon dies. The security is not an actual Digimon. You just take the number from it, so it's going to go to the trash no matter what. But Tapermon will die, and it has an ability on deletion, so when it dies, trigger draw 1. So it dies, and I draw a card.
And just to clarify, if you're somebody like me who plays Dominion, trash and discard are the same thing. There's no, like, it just means your discard pile. Because that confused me the first time.
Yeah. And then, so, my next move, I will play an option card. This is called Night Raid. It costs 2 memory, so I'm at 0 now. 0, when it goes to 0, it's still your turn. It has to go all the way to the opponent's side in order to change turns. This option card's ability is on the main phase, which is where we're at right now. Play 1 purple level 3 Digimon card from your trash without paying its memory cost. Any on-play effects on the Digimon played with this effect don't activate. So I can take something that just died, for instance the Tapermon that just died, and put them right back onto the field. And that right there is an example of one of the main strategies of the purple archetype is recursion from your trash, recycling, kind of like zombies. And then I will, for the last part of my turn, I will evolve my level 5 Garurumon into a level 6 Venom Myotismon for 4 memory. Now, this card has an ability that activates on the opponent's turn, so it's something that she will have to keep track of. Opponent's turn, when one of your opponent's Digimon becomes suspended, gain 1 memory. Suspension is the same thing as tapping, so basically every time she wants to attack or suspend her Digimon in any way, I'm going to get a memory.
Alright, my turn. So start by drawing. Bring him out. I'm going to swing with Garurumon, and he is interesting because whenever you swing with him, when attacking, gain 3 memory. 1, 2, 3. But at the end, you're going to have to give it back. But because of Venom Myotismon, I really lose 1, so I'm hitting your security.
Okay. She checks my security.
Ha.
It's 1,000 DP,
Yes.
so he goes to the trash no matter what because he's just a security Digimon, and Garurumon is fine, survives in a suspended state.
And because I have the oh no, can't do that one, never mind. I was gonna do something that I can't do. I'm going to hardcast Monzaemon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna swing with Alekmon. Because Upamon has when attacking once per turn, if your opponent has a Digimon with no Digi-Evolution cards, I get to draw 1.
Yeah, and just to clarify, these guys down here, this whole stack is considered 1 Digimon. The one on the top is what the Digimon is, and anything down at the bottom are Digi-Evolution sources. So they give you some abilities, but this whole stack is still just 1 Digimon.
Right.
So she checks one of my security, and in the security she checks a Tamer card. It has a security effect of play this card without paying its memory costs. So I automatically play the card, and its ability is it has 2 abilities. On my turn, if I have 2 or less memory, set my memory to 3. That will happen next turn, but its ability for right now, on play, return 1 purple Digimon card or purple option card from your trash to your hand. And so I am going to go ahead and take this Night Raid that I played previously and put it back into my hand.
Alright, and then I still have one memory left. I'm going to evolve my Gabumon into a Vidramon for 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to draw my 1 for that, and then I'm going to give my 1, 2, 3 memory from when I had attacked with Weregarurumon.
Alright.
And now it's your turn.
Now it is my turn. I draw a card. In the racing area, I hatch another Pagumon. I will evolve that Pagumon into the level 3 Gabumon for free.
Move him.
Draw a card for evolution. I will play that Night Raid once again. It's another 2 memory. And this time I will bring out this Impmon onto my field. Now, since I played it from the trash, not from my hand, but that is still playing. Whenever it says play, it has summoning sickness and cannot attack until the next turn. I will then evolve that Impmon into a level 4 Vilemon for 2 memory and draw a card. Vilemon has the ability Blocker, so when she attacks me next turn, one of them I will be able to block, and she won't be able to take my security. She'll have to attack this Digimon instead. My next step is I'm going to swing for security with Venomaiosmon. It has several abilities, so let's go through that real quick. A when attacking once per turn ability, you may delete one of your other Digimon to unsuspend this Digimon. And so I didn't think this through out very much, but what I'm actually going to do is delete the blocker that I just put out. But what that will do is make it so where he is unsuspended immediately and can attack again. But let's go through that attack, because Venomaiosmon also has another ability called Security Attack +1. So it will take 2 security, and they are one at a time. So if it dies from the first one, it does not check the second one. But it did not die from that first one, so it will check one more.
Yeah, it's
all right.
super didn't die from that one.
And so since I used Weregarurumon's inherited skill to unsuspend him, I can do the exact same thing again and attack one more time.
Alright, so I get to play this now. Doesn't really do anything, it just affects my turn. If I have 2 or less memory, I get 3. Oh, yes. So then, second security.
Second security. Yes, and so now she has no more security cards. So to win the game, all I have to do is attack her one more time, and she has no blockers on the field. So I attack with my little Tapermon and win the game.
Yep.
All right, so that was a quick example of a game played. Usually, if you're in locals or doing a tournament, it's going to be a best of 3. So what we're going to do is, this is going to be a part 2 how to play demo, and I'm going to be putting up a different video that will just be gameplay of us doing a best of 3, and it'll be a lot less of me explaining stuff, and we'll just be playing the game. So if you like what you saw, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you get all our videos, and let me know if you want to see more Digimon gameplay, and we will see you in the next video.